Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hard 100, the video series documenting the culling of my collection from what it is to what it's going to be, and that is a Hard 100 games. Today, we're taking a look at another lunchtime game, and which is just a game that I get to play at lunch because they're short and sweet and to the point, and they're not fillers because I don't like that term. Today, we are playing a game that is very impressive to me because I am always impressed at how much game you can get out of how few cards. Love Letter has kind of been the standard for, oh, here are 17 cards. Let's see how good of a game it can be. Well, I will up you one card and tell you that Microcosm is a good fucking game. Eminent Domain Microcosm by Seth Jaffe and TMD, to be specific, is a game of draw a card, play a card, in which you and your opponents are trying to, I don't know, build an empire and score some points. I don't know, it's all kind of whatever. The thing is, this game packs 18 cards in this little box for 2 players, 10 minutes, the entire cosmos. And these are the rules. We will get to my issue with that in a moment. But Eminent Domain Microcosm is very, very simple to play once you figure out how to play it. On your turn, you're going to do one very simple thing. You're going to have a little row of cards in front of you, and you are going to draw a card. At that point, you are going to play a card. If you don't want to play a card, you can pick up your discard pile, so it's kind of a deck building, hand building game, but not really. And then to what end? Well, it depends on what you draw. You are drawing all kinds of different things. If you draw a colonized card, you just reveal a certain number of colonized actions, and you can take one of the uncolonized planets down below with 0, 2, or 3, and you just take it and you put it in front of you. You don't have to reveal it yet. Or if you want to do warfare, you show a certain number of warfare actions, and then you can attack one of your opponent's planets and take that in your side, or you can attack any of the other planets down, and they have defense values, and they have more defenses if they're colonized, which means they're on their side, so you have to do a little bit better. Or you can research. Researching is taking one of the texts on the side, and they just give you symbols. Ideally, all you're trying to do is get enough cards that have enough symbols to let you do the things that you want to do, because you don't spend the resources, you just show the resources. So there's a constant, what's in your hand? Oh, I see what's in your hand. Okay. And then when it's all said and done, after all the cards are taken, then you will tally up your score. You get scores for your spoils, you get scores for having certain planets, certain sets, certain icons, and it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Robust. It's robust. There are also other cards in here, and here's all the cards in the game. The planets, there's a rainbow planet that gives you certain things. There are actions that let you look at other people's planets, things that stop the other player from attacking you if you keep them in your discard pile, because when you take your cards from your discard pile, you don't take all of them, you can just take some of them. So there's some cards that are beneficial to be in your discard pile, but if they're in your discard pile, you don't get them fancy symbols that you need to colonize more and warfare more and research more, but you don't really need to research. No, you do! Because if you get 3 researches, not only can I take a research, I can do it again, or I can also, regardless, make you discard your research, which is a nice little touch. So there is a little bit of take that, but it's more of a tug of war thing. There's nothing that I can do to you that you can't also do to me, so I kind of don't want to burst that bubble and have you come at me first. Here is my only issue with the rules. This right here, this is the rules. So number 1, draw a card, 2A, play a card, 2B, return discard, and here's the end and everything. This is not enough. The how to play video is like 11 minutes long, and this rule book is a page. I have seen longer rule books with shorter how to play videos. Whew. But I definitely recommend watching that video because they go to a lot of detail, because there's a lot of like icons and stuff, and just like, what if do I? And they go through that very, very well. But man, so let's do some housekeeping if we haven't already done so. 2 players. It's only 2 players. 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. Entire cosmos. Subjective, but yeah. Is there I don't think there's an age limit on here. It's just cards, so I don't know what the age limit is. For complexity, there's a lot of stuff to keep track of, and this is one of those games, like other games obviously, is the more you play it, the better you get. But it doesn't matter how good you are, because every game will at least have a dash of luck. I might say luck, you might say randomness. There's always the luck of the draw or the random draw, however that goes out. And Eminent Domain Microcosm, whoo, is in my Hard 100, and it's in my desk at work. This game is really, really good. I really like the decisions it gives me. I like that it gives me that feeling of a bigger game without being bloated. It doesn't overstay its welcome, and because it doesn't overstay its welcome, if I'm having a bad go of it, I can always be like, let's go back and try it again. This game came out in what? 2014. I bought this game in 2014. I put it in my car. I didn't find it until 2 weeks ago, to give you an idea. And I'm sad that I have not been playing this for the past 4 years, because this game is great. I have played regular Eminent Domain and it's all right, but Eminent Domain Microcosm, I love the idea of just showing the symbol but not keeping it, but also every time I do something, I'm giving you a peek at what I'm doing on my side. And if I see that you're hoarding a couple of things, once you play the game a couple of times, you'll know where your eyes need to go to see what the other player is trying to do. This is all of your open information. No, all of your closed information is open information at some point. It's just really, really good. I don't know if they ever made more of this over the past 4 years, but goddamn. Great, great, great. Knocked it out of the park. Ladies and gentlemen, this is right for my shelf. It's right for my desk at work. It's right for your shelf. See if it's right for your desk at work. If you like the theme, it's wonderful. It will go back to work with me. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Billy. Thank you for joining me on this latest edition of the Lunchtime Hard 100. I hope you and yours are well. Peace out.